Got to add it to the stage. Hello, everybody. We are Showtime Live right now. Let's see. Oh, got stuff all over my. I got pink. Look, I got pink resin on my hammer or my mallet. Look at that. It's a pink mallet now. Ha ha ha. All right. So I was taking a break. Had about 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden my break was over. Oh, man. Yeah, it just dribbled everywhere. All right. Let's see who we got here tonight. We got Kevin, but Kevin's standing behind me, so he's not really online anymore. And then we got Cindy in the house. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you again. Joe Atwood here and in charge. Sorry, was finishing up an amazing pot of chili. How do you know it was amazing? Oh, you knew it afterwards. So it became amazing, but you weren't sure what you were doing when you were making it. It just had the potential to become amazing. I'm glad it was amazing because I love some good chili. Cooking it, that's a good distinction there. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're right. You could have had a pot of chili in front of you with a big fat spoon and a handful of crackers going crazy. Right, Joe? That's what for? I think that was for dinner. Yes, indeed, with Fritos, cheese, and whatever toppings. Nothing like a Texas pie. What do they call that? Frito pie. Yeah, good stuff. Hello, Crystal. Cindy saying hi to Crystal. And then art by Teresa Raymer's in there. Good to see you, Teresa. And we got Audrey in the house. Hello. I'm here. Thought it started at 8. You know, Rachel, normally it starts at 6 o'clock Central Time. And I think you're on the East Coast, if I remember. I could have that wrong, but I think it might be 7 o'clock your time. Tomorrow, it's also going to be at 6 o'clock because we got to go to bed early to get up for the flight in the morning on Tuesday. So tomorrow we're going a little earlier. Hello, Stephanie. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Let's see. What is that picture? She is holding 2 dogs. That's 2 dogs, right? It's a little tiny. I can hardly see it, but I think that's 2 dogs. Hey, the gang's all here. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Had a really good day in the shop today, Larry. Got a lot done. Got things all cleaned up. Carrie was cooking the trays. And after she brought them all in, and I took about 15 minutes and routed all the lower edges so they're nice and smooth. Put a bunch of feet on them, and away we go. I make an excellent chili. Just saying. I would like proof, Miss Joe. I'm telling you. Need some proof. Hello, Denise. Good to see you. Just spoke with Christina James. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. And Rachel, yeah, East Coast. So 7 o'clock for you. Hello, Linda. All the way from up north, the great white north. Cuckoo. Remember those 2 guys? Who were those 2 guys that did the great white north? Steve, and I have to go look it up in a little while. Was that Rick Moranis and the other guy? I can't remember all their names. Denise is here for her fix. Well, hopefully you watched your premiere today. That's been good. I did make Carrie 4 e-painter pens for her birthday. So I'm good to go for a year now. Hey, Trudy, good to see you as always. And yeah, you said that. The Descendants, Zombies World, and Collide Tour. And I got to tell you, Rachel, I don't know any of those bands, but I may have to Google them and download some of those off of YouTube and see how I like them. If they got talent, I love them. 2 toy schnauzers. I was right. It's either that or a cat. 2 cats. I got it right. At least I recognize dogs. He's been picking up limbs, so please forgive me if I don't say hi one by one. That's okay, Larry. We're just glad you're here. Not yet been working. Oh, that's right. You're in the shop all day. That's right. Hello, Starla. Good to see you as well. It's Disney movies, but they have music. The Descendants and the Zombies World and Collide Tour are Disney movies? It's Disney movies, but they have music. I don't even understand that. I thought I saw all the Disney movies. Carrie ensures that I am up to par on my movies. Hey, Ann, good to see you. Let's see. Yep, Art. There's how you cover it, Larry. Hi to everyone. That's how you do it, just like Teresa. Just say hi to everyone. Let's see who's up tonight. Oh, let me get rid of Carrie's. Look at this here. You think it's crazy? I got the orders from Carrie. She even writes up her own orders. E-pen, 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 E-pen. And then this one here, the stitch blank was almost identical to April's stitch blank. So that came out pretty cool. And then she had the Hydra from Resin Rapture. Tiana, I guess that was the name of the blank, sort of white, crystally, clear, swirly kind of thing. And she puts down here what she wants. No bee sting. She wanted stuff. And then this was one here. This was like that one we did last night. I forget who I did that for, but it had that pink glitter on the end. And then that teal blue, pink, swirly in the middle. Yeah, it was cool. So Rachel says, Tim, it's hard to explain Descendants is a movie and Zombies is a movie. It's hard to explain. Are they Disney movies? And so they're bands doing a concert. Oh, in the music from the movies. That would be awesome. Which Disney movies are they doing? 911 for Teresa. I'm trying to separate drills that I mixed up. Hey, grab Mom's stitch pen, would you? Rachel would like to see the stitch. Mom will give it to you. I just did it moments ago. She probably hasn't stole it yet. Okay, I'm down with that, playing Disney music. Carrie probably liked that too. They got a regular spin to it, or they throw a heavy metal spin, a folk song spin, a jazz spin, or just straight up the music. Aren't the Descendants the kids of the Disney villains? Oh yeah, Trudy, you're right. I forgot about that. Cool. So here's Carrie's stitch pen. Let's see. This is the top side of stitch there. So it's just your typical drilled all the way through. So it's an E pen, and she has vases on here almost identical to April's. Literally, she goes, make it just like April's. Yeah. So there you go, Rachel. Good to go there, right? I got to get this thing up to snuff. My pad is my Samsung pad that sits next to my thing. There we go. Move my hands in front of there again. Yeah, so that's her pad. That's one of her birthday presents. She had a couple of other, a Rapture resin and a DPP blank and all that kind of stuff. I still think they have those flowers on upside down, don't they? Or just am I losing it? Because I think the hibiscus or whatever that is sort of looks like that, with the little stamen and pistil coming up out of the middle, and that would put stitch upside down. Excellent, excellent. Yes, that's how it comes out if you pull baseball bat ends with stitch in the middle, and these are vases, and that's exactly like April's. Exactly. Ooh, I just banged into my table. All right, so we're having some fun. Yeah, cool. Love Stitch too. I actually have a Stitch bucket hat. I didn't wear it this morning on Crafting and Crime Daily, Great Escape with Leopard Leatherworks kind of thing, but I do have a Stitch bucket hat. Carrie got it to me. She likes Stitch too. Okay, let's see who's up next. Nicole, and Nicole has 3. I'm going to prepare these while I'm standing here. And these are all 5 1/4, and this one's a little bit long. Here, you can give this back to Mom. Oh, this is Mom's too. Okay, these are going to be 5 1/4, 5 1/4, and this one here is a little long. Which end should I cut off? Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'll cut that end off. My marker. Got out here at 7 a.m. I slept until 6:30. Whew, such a slacker. Okay, here we go. All right, let me drill some holes for some bushings. I got one of those Rapture resin blanks that's one of those heat sensitive things that's going to turn colors as we turn it. All right, one more. Oh, and I got to show Christina a photo. Let's see. Let me go to my Dropbox here. And let me go to, let's see, camera uploads. So we have our iPhones automatically set to upload all the photos we take the minute we get home to Dropbox. So that way we can keep our phones clear, not pay Apple any money, and keep all of our videos or keep all of our photos and all that good stuff. Let's see. Here's one we need to show her. Let's see. Let me share this. Oh, that's the wrong link. Hey, Rebecca. How you doing? Did you wake up from your nap? There's one for you, Christina. You'll probably like that one. Me and the Super Bowl trophy from the Super Bowl they won back in 2018, January of 18. Let me go find another one. Let's see. Where's me and Raymond standing in front of it? Let's see. Oh, here we are. Almost lost that. That's not very clear. There's got to be a better one than that. Oh, there we go. It cleared up. Let's go do this one. And there we are, Christina. Me in the green shirt, my buddy Raymond in the black shirt, standing in front of the statues that I had absolutely nothing to do with except there to take a lot of photos. So hopefully you like that. Yeah, it's pretty fun, wasn't it? Pretty fun. I just luck into the goofiest stuff. All right, let's go turn some stuff here. Let me put some bushings in. Let's see. This one's purple and orange glitter. Yeah, it was really weird when I was there. They wouldn't take my photo with the Super Bowl trophy because they were marketing people and they weren't allowed to take photos of the trophy with regular civilians. They said, but you could take a selfie. So I had to put the thing down, grab my phone out of my pocket, and then take a photo. Really weird rules. Oh, we got a 3D printed one here. It's got, looks like tiger stripes or something. Okay, this is going to be rounded ends 0.60 Halloween theme turn. I don't even know what that means. I wish I could turn a pumpkin. That would be cool. All right, let's get this all lined up. All right, going very fast. Blower on. Here we go. Make this round first. All right, that's nice and round. Yeah, Halloween turn. I don't know what that is. Yeah, crazy rules. They couldn't take a picture. They would love to, but we're not allowed, they said. I said, okay, can I take a selfie? Yeah, you can take a selfie. I'm like, cool, that'll be good enough. Halloween turn sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't know what a Halloween turn would be. Look at this. So it's purple and pumpkiny and all that or kind of stuff. I don't know what a Halloween themed turn is. Let's see what we're doing here. Rounded, and I forgot already. Rounded 0.60. Tim, you could increase the pumpkin seeds, but you'd have to let them dry out and put them in resin. Yes, I agree, Larry. Let's see where we're getting to here. About a 0.70. Got a little bit more digging to go. Boy, it didn't take much off. 0.68. Got to get my eyes recalibrated. That's probably not enough yet. That's 0.64. Getting close. All right, that should be much closer. 0.63. That was not a very good dig at all, was it? Hey, Buffy LaVamp, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a couple of minutes. Good to see you again. Make the middle round, then put lines on it up and down. I'm telling you, that would look like a pumpkin. Make like it was scratched by a zombie. Man, you guys are pretty creative. But you know, Cindy, I think the lines I drew on it probably get worn off pretty quickly. Then they would say, well, this looks like a basketball, not a pumpkin. Or they could say, can I send it back for relining? Ha 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 ha. All right, let's see what we're getting into here. Probably still a little chunky. Yeah, it's about a 0.64, but we're getting there. Point 0.61. The sanding will take the rest down. Let me finish these little, round up these little flat ends there. All right, that's to look a lot more swirlier than before. There's some transparent in there. See what that's going to look like there. Doing great, Buffy. Doing great. Tim, just an idea. Get a Dremel with a 1/16 inch bit and make lines in it. Man, Larry, you're giving me more work, brother. More work. You know what we could do? We could do a jewel on this one because there's a, let me get this. Let me turn the big blower off for a second. Let me get this one wet and see if you see what I'm seeing. Oop. Hey, Carrie, if you're watching, let Kevin know my water needs refilled for my sanding. There's a transparent piece right here, and that's almost in the middle. Let's see where it is. Let's see, 5 1/4. That's about the middle right there. Might be a little left of center. Yeah, it's not exactly the middle. It's pretty close, though. Pretty cool orange swirls going all the way over here into the purple and vice versa. Just trying to help. I appreciate that, Larry. You're a riot, buddy. You're right, and I'm glad you're here. What were you picking up sticks for? Cleaning up the yard or something? You know, I think I want to attempt a jewel on here because they could call that the pumpkin held in suspense. Yeah, let's do that. What's that? Oh, right here. Oh, that one's full. I don't know where the other one went. Oh, it's still over there. I guess I just need one filled. Thank you, sir.
This one is not going. I have to get it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me come all the way out to. Do we do 3/8 to 3/8? Nah, it's too small. Let's go to a half to a half. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. That'll encompass some of that clarity in there. This one should look pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Here's the daring part. Blower back on. Hey, Jacob, how we doing? Oh, that's Larry. No doubt, Larry. They are good ideas. Hard for me to execute too. And hey, everybody, Jacob's having a big sale. We talked about it last night. Some people went and bought some blanks. Got a pretty cool deal on blanks. You have to go ever so slow on this. You got to take down this ridge here, or your knife gets stuck on that ridge. All right, that's looking pretty nice and deep. I got to make this one a little deeper over here. Yeah, Carrie reminded me today we're going to go to the Hello Kitty Cafe. All right, I hope this looks like a pumpkin when we're done, Larry. You know, one day, Larry, you're going to have to get an Uber and come on up here so we can play. It'd be tough for me to drag all my tools down there. Because I have a Dremel tool with like 7,000 attachments. You know, when you buy one of those kits, they give you everything under the sun. They're usually pretty cheap and worthless, but they get you started. All right, that is it for this puppy. This could look cool. Everybody cross your fingers. Yeah, we were talking about your drop last night, Jacob. I think a few people ran over and said, "Oh, I got too many more. Prices are awesome." Yep. If you're looking for crazy blanks, he's got them. Awesome blanks. Shouldn't say crazy, not crazy. Hello, Caroline. How are you today? How goes retirement, by the way? You missed the chicken business? Because that could be a fun business. I'd be in there. I'd be the guy in there by the extra crispy chicken thing, eating all those little crumby things that fall off. I love those little crunchy things. Probably not good for me, but I love them. We might be able to pull this off yet. Yes, I found for carving cut saws are the best. Also, Treeline USA has better bits. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm telling you, that fresh extra crispy, man, I'm telling you, woo. When I go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, I would say, I want extra crispy and I want fresh, and I will stand here and wait. Not a problem, no hurry. Just do what you got to do. And get me all little extra bits that fall off. I sort of like them more than the chicken. Oh, that would be pretty cool, Larry. Nice. Sounds pretty special. I'm sure he appreciated it. All right, feeling good. On to the next one. Here we go. Fresh, extra crispy. Woo. Well, Carrie will be down to Galveston again, and I know you're near there in January, going on a cruise that I don't have to go on. Carrie's going out with her friend. Craziest thing, we met these sisters playing bingo and in the dessert excursion or whatever that fancy thing is in Palo on the ship, and just became friends. Think the sisters are probably in their 30s, I would guess. College bound professionals. One's going to be a doctor, I think. So she went back to school. But just a couple of nice ladies. And then Carrie told one, well, if you ever go on a cruise and, don't got nobody to go, then I'll go with you. Oh, Sarah's the same age as Kevin. I said 30s. That's in the 30s. Yeah, medical school at Yale. So she's pretty smart, I imagine. You got a mic? Because nobody can hear you. Oh my goodness. Well, at least you got to use it a little bit, Larry. Very nice. Very nice. 3 months before. Good timing. Never fun to lose our dads or our moms, that's for sure. But they also lost their parents, and one day we're in charge, aren't we? We'll shine this up like a diamond in here in the middle. All right. This might look pretty cool. Not sure what a Halloween theme is, but this could be like the pumpkin jewel from outer space. That's what we'll call it, Larry. Pumpkin jewel from outer space. Spread the good juice around here and shine her up. All right, here we go. And generally for this job here, I just got to smear it on and hold it against there till it all disappears and it's all polished up. I think they call this Plast X a degenerative polish, which means it starts out as larger particles, and the more it polishes, the smaller the particles get till they're almost gone, and then they're real tiny and they make a real smooth finish. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, man. We'll have to take this one to the scope. Nice. Wiped all that white junk on there. I got to get the white junk off, or you'll see it in the scope. Here we go. That does sort of look like one of those Tootsie Pops, orange Tootsie Pops. Let's go look at it in the scope. You'll see a little bit better. Camera digital leopard scope. Look at that tender morsel. Sort of see-through if you can detect that. And you can see how it is undercut a little bit to make it look like that ball is floating. Pretty cool. Good colors. Glitter not too heavy, just the right amount. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go back to the action cam here. Kind of looks galaxy-like. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Stephanie likes that cut too.
She's going to get chubby, but she hasn't told me which one she.
So just do these two and then we're done? Okay, don't do the third one. Gotcha. Gotcha. So every once in a while, we got to finish up these little points right here. Like a little ridge on there. Comes from one of those little bushings pushing back on the point. Almost gone. I don't know if it's buildup or metal deforming or what, but I've used this dead center here for now almost two and a half years over, I think now. So it's doing pretty good. I bought this live center here from TBC Bushings. Man, it has performed like a champ. Okay, that's nice and shiny now. Where'd that blank go? Here it is. Little bit of maintenance while we're waiting. I think I just banged my head on the camera. This blank actually has a twist in it. That's weird. I've never seen a blank with a twist. Yeah, that's crazy. Little twist like that. Oh, your dad is in hospice care now. Oh, that is sad. You know what? I talked to a doctor one time, and they call that palliative care. There's a particular type of doctor specialty that does that palliative care, and that's all that doctor does. Take care of the people that are not going to be with us much longer, sadly. It is what it is because there's not much we can do about it, but let them know we love them. Hold their hand till they leave, and then say, hang on, I'll be there in a minute. Not an actual minute, but soon. Oh, that wasn't good. That's these 3D printed blanks again. Yeah, we just lost that piece right there and some more. That's that plastic shattering. Look at that. And then some other piece went flying across the room. Let's go shorten this one up a little bit. Doggone it. Turn the big blower off here. That one will be 5 instead of 5 1/4. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought that's where the palliative doctors went. Oh, my goodness. Putting the bushing in, another piece just fell off. So I would say that this one had some time between printing and casting. Care Bear.
That's Dawn's blank.
Yeah.
Passed away.
We're going to need a replacement.
Okay, just make a note.
Here.
We'll send him a note after.
We're done with hers then for the day. We'll go on to the next one. Okay. We'll get that blank replaced. These guys sent him a note. No big deal. Let's see. We'll put this one in here. That does happen. That does happen. Here, I don't know what I'll do with this one. Here, I'll put it right there in your to-do bucket.
Yeah. That's both of, I guess.
And let's see who's up next. Oh, Madam Teresa, and she's here. We don't even have to send her a note. Aha. She'd be up, and here she is. Okay, what are we doing here? We got Wednesday blank, and we got teal, green, purple hybrid. Both 5 1/4, and they come 5 1/4. So let me drill some bushing holes. Oh, that's wood. Oh, that's cool. I'm like, boy, that's drilling different than resin. It's because it's wood. That's pretty cool. It's a Jacob Jansen blank coming right up. That is a bummer. Such a cute blank, almost like a rainbow zebra stripe kind of thing. Oh my goodness, Rachel. Yeah, that's not good. Can I make both ends pointy? Yeah, I can do whatever you wanted to. It's a box elder blank. Nice. Let's make this one round first. Blower is on. Yeah, my dad had prostate cancer. Oh, when he was about 70. Metastasized into his bones. And then got bone cancer. Baseball bat ends. I love baseball bat ends. Let me slow this down a bit. All right, let's see what we're doing for Teresa here. 0.58. Oh, it says baseball bat anyway. So you pre-foretold this. Baseball bat 0.58. That's about what Carrie is. So I did a couple of those for her today. See what we're getting down to here. 0.68. Long way to dig. .65. Coming down. .60. Just about there. That should be where we want to be. 0.60. Man, I'm such a chicken. Come on, Tim, take some off. I think we're there. We're at 0.60. We're not there yet. Need a couple of more molecules off of this level here. All right, we are there. Beautiful. Other end now. Probably missing all the good chat. But yeah, Rachel, I'm there with you. Been through that experience. Many of us have. Never fun, though. Dang, Jacob, that's some good stabilized stuff right there. My goodness. Super fun to work with. Well, that knife gets so hard. 0.60, just about there. All right, now let's see what we're going to do for the middle. So we have a little pool here. I think that pool is probably going to disappear a little bit as we dig in. We got some burl, some bark occlusions in there. A little bit of resin going through there. So it's not a solid piece. It's got some resin incursion, if you will. And she's leaving it up to me. Let's just check out the chat here. That is, oh, this is a buggy box elder blank. Yeah, I don't know what buggy means. Like it had a bunch of bugs or something. You're not a chicken. You're careful. Yeah, I'd call it. I'm a chicken. It's like, get in there and do it. I had a big 8x8 by 12 block of that and cut up into pen blanks and cast. Very nice. Yeah. Did you get it from our buddy Darren, man? He's always selling a bunch of that box elder stuff. Let's grow all over the place in Utah. Cool. Oh, yeah, I can see the trails. You're right. Probably box elder bugs. So I can already see. Let's get this thing wet here. See what we're looking at. Where did my paper towel go? I guess I got to get another one. So it's got some cool grain. It definitely has some chatoyance in it, and you can see it's going across this way. You know, not interrupt that. This might, yeah, there's some beautiful chatoyance going right across there. And on this side, going right there, all the way down to the end. That looks like a pool. It's a purple blank, as you can see, but it's got this pool of aqua and gold, maybe? I'm not sure what that is. That's pretty cool. I think this might be a simple mustache because I want to uncover as much of that grain as I can because that chatoyance is going to look pretty cool. Let's see, we're at about a little over 5 1/4. We'll call that our middle. I think a flying tire might look cool because I'll put the tire right here in the middle, and this may look like a jewel on top of a ring in the middle. That might look pretty cool. Here we go. Experiment number 1. Just kidding, Teresa. Try not to make you quake. Yeah, see this? So we'll peel away a little bit of this on either side. It'll make that stand right out because it's wood right below it. That is pretty cool. It's going to look like a ring. What's that song from Glee? Single lady put a ring on it or something like that. I can't remember. It wasn't a Glee song. They did a cover of it, of course, but that's where I heard it first. Nebula Green. There you go. This should be a fun one. We used to have lots of, when I lived in Utah, lots of box elder trees. There was even a box elder Utah. And there were lots of box elder bugs. Pretty harmless bugs. They don't do anything but infest everything. I guess they eat the wood too. All right, let's get some sexiness curving right here down into the finger area. Once you establish where your finger grip is and work out from there, now you need a nice place for the fingers to lie. I'm going to get up my Mega Sharp here. What's up, Bear? Hey, Jacob, when you do 3D printing, do you do plastic or resin or both, or just depends upon the blank? And then Carrie will watch the chat for your answer. She asked me to ask you. The embedded ash borer. Oh, yeah, that's that ash tree thing. That's why they're making baseball bats out of other stuff now, because that ash borer is taking out a lot of stuff. Let's get a little preview here. Oh, look at this. That's going to look so cool. Almost looks like a bird with wings. I'm noticing, Jacob, that the chatoyance is a little softer than the rest of the wood. I never noticed that before. Must just be on this this stuff here. Okay, let me get the sanding block out here. Let's pull this out, get rid of the banjo, shut the blower off. We'll get the diaper. Let's see, where'd my block go? Oh, it's down here. What's that, babe? Yeah. Go with what? Oh. Gotcha. Way beyond my pay grade. I don't understand what you're talking about, but that's okay. I just do PLA and PETG. I have a love-hate relationship with my 3D resin printer. I hear that from a lot of people. Yeah. The resin vat film. What's a vat film? You can tell I'm not a 3D printer person yet. He does all plastic. It's PLA and PETG, which are types of plastics. I had a Creality something, 8-9 years ago. Had it for a bit, learned how to fart around with it, then I got rid of it. I said, I don't have time for this. I truly didn't. I was a Walmart store manager and didn't have time to come home at night and play with that thing. I was exhausted. Sanding that wood smells so good. Did I hear my name? No, I don't think. But I'll say it. Hey, Joe. There you go. You heard your name. Nothing to do, something, the Bat Cave, I assume. Nothing to do with the Bat Cave. I don't know what the Bat Cave is. I do have a resin 3D printer. Been in the box for a year. I finally figured out how to update our memberships on the outro that we roll when we're done. It's so easy now. It's a little automated. I go into Adobe Illustrator. That's where I've created the actual name files and letters and stuff. And I simply update that, save it, open up Adobe Premiere, and then it automatically uses that file name as an asset. So as long as I use the same file name, it just updates automatically. I redo the outro, compile it, render it, or whatever they call that, and then reinsert StreamYard. It takes me about 10 minutes now. Before, it used to be quite the production, mainly because I didn't know what I was doing. And that's feeling good. This thing's looking pretty wicked. Let's give it a little sneak shot. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That purple and that What was that? Something green. Where did he put that up there? The Nebula green. That is cool. Is there some gold in that, or is that the wood behind that, Jacob? Now the whole goal is to get this wood silky smooth for your finger pleasure while diamond painting. Ah, cool. I'm gonna have to get a jug of that. Yeah, that resin printing thing is a real crazy deal. I was watching a video on that. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I think I'll get a resin printer. And I did. And it's just sitting there in a box for a year. Because I thought I'd have time, but too much to learn and dedicate the time to go learning it. I will one day once I get caught up. If I can get to the point where I'm only 4 weeks behind, I could feel like I could spend a little time 3D printing or playing with that resin printer or something. Because that stuff always intrigues the heck out of me. I want to know everything before I die. Okay, not everything, but I want to know a lot more than I know now. And every day I am learning something. Who makes that one? Eye Candy? Nebula Green? This side, that's okay. Very smooth. The only thing left you can feel now are the bark occlusions, and I love the bark occlusions in a natural pen because it reminds you that it's really wood, and that's cool. Eye Candy, yeah. Those people are amazing. I mean, they're pretty good at their business, making all that resin. There's another resin supplier they all get it from, and then, of course, they mix their own colors. And you can buy resin there, and it's like a 2-kilo bag for $40. But you'd have to buy like 100 of those bags to start making a dent in the color wheel. But if you were going to consume a lot of that mica powder, that's where you go. Yeah, no worries, Larry. None of us know it. You gotta get one, and just when you think you know everything, you start playing with it, and you realize how little you do know. But you play with it, and you'll get good at it. Trial and error. Unfortunately, education costs money. That's feeling really smooth. I hadn't thought this kind of cut for this pen when I started. I thought, what am I going to do with this wood? But I think this is going to expose a lot of the grain of the wood and the chatoyance brilliantly, especially when we wax it up. And then I saw that layer of a nebula green on there. I'm thinking, oh, we got to highlight that somehow. Just my thought process, that's all that I go through as I'm watching this thing. I was watching this episode today. I forget who put it out there, but the Catherine Magbanua, who was in that Adelson trial, who has also already been convicted of murder, how she was the middle person to the whole thing. And she's telling the truth finally, but she described what went on. I'm telling you, there's some wicked people that they would even assume that a man's life is worth a mere $35,000. I mean, at least they could have got a couple of million, set up their families wherever they're from, and then go to prison. Because you know you're going to get caught. Chances are highly likely. Telling you, Rachel, I'm agreeing, and these just so. I mean, yeah, it's just hard to even fathom how goofy these people could be. Okay, now because this is mostly wood, we're going to slow this down a bit. We'll get it all wet and get all the junk off it that I've been sanding. And because this is stabilized, the only thing that gets wet is sort of the outer molecule. Look at that thing. Oh, this thing is going to be a beast when we're done. Oh, my goodness. That nebula green, Jacob, look at that. My goodness. Okay, now we get to dry it off. So we're going to turn it pretty high and create some friction and dry this off. We'll just create a little pressure on here, create some heat, and dry the wood, little outer layer of the wood. Yeah, you know, that's because they're delusional, Rebecca. First of all, that they could do something like that is amazing. And then that they would actually get away with it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's how delusional they were. They probably really thought they would get away with it. All right, that's pretty dry now. Ooh, that is feeling so good. That feels like a baseball bat. It feels so smooth. Okay, now we're going to smear a little bit of special concoction. Turn it back on. Create more heat. Get it to absorb into that outer molecule. Most of that blank that was filled with air before, that wood is now filled with resin. So we're just hitting the outer layers of the wood fibers that's left. If that neighbor hadn't looked out the window and saw the car driving away, yep, true that. Might have. They probably did think they were going to get away with it, but you know, there's just too much observation in our society now. By the way, Rebecca, tomorrow we're starting at 6 instead of 7. So we've got a whole hour and a half before you start building blocks. So that'll be good. We should be done by 8, packing our bags for the final minute and then going to bed. Should be in bed by about 10. Got to get up at 4:30. Flight's at 6:50. All right, here we go. This is going to be a smoke your eyeballs. This is a very subtle smoke your eyeballs. We're going to look at this one underneath the light or the microscope too. My goodness. Man, the chatoyance in that blank is so wide. It's a different pattern. It's crazy. Look at right in here as I go back and forth, how that changes. Okay, let's go to take it to the scope. You can see that even better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see, camera, leopard scope. First of all, we'll look at the ring. Look at that. Look at that. That looks like a beetle, like the back of a beetle or something. Man, this is very Egyptian looking now, isn't it? It's like a scarab or something. Now look at that chatoyant. See that lighter line through there? That's caused by the plant flexing in the wind. It's opposite the grain. Wow, that's too cool. Jacob, colors are just phenomenal. You can see those pieces of resin there. That's coming up through the bug holes. Look at that. So, Jacob, that gold is part of that nebula. Look at the chatoyants right there. Oh, Teresa, you're going to love. Now, let's go to this other end. Look at that right there. Watch that chatoyants as I go around. You can see it's opposite the grain. Man alive, that is a pretty one. I love that color. It looks like a mood ring, doesn't it? Remember the mood rings? Look at that. That's too cool. And you can see a hole underneath that one where the bug is and the resin went into. Yeah, I can't stop looking at that one. That is too cool. One lucky person gets that one right there. Okay, this one is teal. Oh, that was that one there. This one is Wednesday blank because it has little Wednesdays in it. Baseball bat 0.58, artist choice. And I will change the camera in just a heartbeat. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is, Rachel. It drives me crazy because I even overlook at my pad, which is coming back through YouTube, and it just freezes. Yeah, that's a gorgeous blank. Gorgeous blank. Get over to Jacob's website. Get another one of those. Those are awesome. Those are awesome. Yeah, if it freezes too much, we'll get rid of it and reboot or something. Now these little Wendy's are polymer clay, Polymer clay, polymer clay. All right, let's make this one round. Full speed, blower on. Cool, Trudy. That'll be fun. Let's see what we do with this one. I can almost see a single pane window in this one. Just because of all the little Wednesdays in the middle. So with these Wednesday blanks, is this end Tuesday and this end Thursday? How do you keep them straight? That was not a joke. Somebody look that up on Chat GPT, please. I really got to know. And you could ask Chat GPT, if you have a Wednesday blank In the middle is one end Tuesday and the other end Thursday. And how do you keep them straight? Let's see what the answers are. Hey, have a good night, Jacob. See you around. Thank you, sir. What's in the middle on this one? Wednesday. Yes, Rachel, you got it. I thought W's for Wednesday, and you said W's. Oh, W's for Wendy's. Like, is this Wendy or Wednesday? Am I losing my brain? I thought this was. I thought those were Wednesdays, like in that scary movie thing with the. I can't keep in track. Oh, maybe I'm thinking Elphaba and Gwendolyn or Glinda. Joe, help me! I'm drowning. I'm trying to be funny, but I think the whole story is just completely wrong. All right, we're talking 0.65. Got a little bit more to go. All right, we might be there. 0.62, getting close. Point 0.62. I didn't even take any off. I swear I scraped 4 molecules off of that. All right, let me see. Responsible from Wendy. Yes, it's Wednesday. Oh, okay. You are fine. I just noticed the Wednesday stuff, and Wendy's the other day. Wendy is the other day from Wendy's? Wendy's has a special thing going on right now, don't they? Yeah. Joe, you're way ahead of me, sister. I love it. Way ahead of me. I forgot about that. Wendy, anybody have that Wendy's sauce? Is it purple? That would like be really disgusting, right? Purple sauce on your chicken sandwich or burger. Hey, which one of you guys won the 1.8 billion? I saw there were 2 winners. One in Texas and one somewhere else. Joe, did you win? You know what I check? I check Oklahoma because I noticed that we have not had the lottery very long. And as I'm looking at all the winners week by week, I just check it out. There's nobody from Oklahoma that ever wins anything like $1 million and up. You know, we were talking some music last night, and there is a, got some dust stuck in my caliper. Need to blow that sucker out. It's got a little track in there with little tiny teeth. Nice and smooth now. All right, we're at 0.58 right there. 0.58 right there. Love it. Let's see, what was I talking about? Oh, the billions. Yeah, someone did. 2 people did. They're going to share it. Unless they get a divorce. They don't need an attorney. But it is 2 different states. I just noticed that Oklahoma is never in those top slots. I'm like, so why would you play? Is it rigged? All right, now we got to see all these Wednesdays here. And that usually is a single pane window. Let's see where our middle ends up. Let's see, a little over 5 1/4. So that's probably about our middle right there. And if we went, let's see, let's go, if we go a solid inch, we don't get this whole side of Wednesdays, but I still think it'll look cool. We got to shine this baby up so we can see all those ladies floating in the resin. Let's see. From Wendy's, they have like, yeah, McDonald's has gold sauce, like it's Catalonia barbecue sauce. Never heard of that. Burger King has a purple bun for the Whopper. Is Catalonia part of the Wednesday show or something? What is that from? Addams Family or something like that? I forget. Carolina. Oh, Carolina barbecue. Well, Carolina barbecues have all that vinegar in it. I think Lady Whistledown won. Oh, that could be. Maybe that's why she had to steal your video presentation. The winning numbers were in that presentation. And she stole it and played them. Rebecca, you've been ripped off. You stole your video. I wrote the talent agency for that girl that plays Lady Whistledown in Edgerton. They haven't written back yet. I was going to get some audio files with her reading our weekly updates. Might have to pay her a lot of money, though. It might have been very expensive. So does anybody have the Wendy's sauce, the purple sauce? And just so everybody knows, I do deals, right? I saw Rebecca's SpongeBob hat. I was a little jealous initially. Then I just thought, well, it's just not my lot in life to have a SpongeBob bucket hat, especially from that cool Wichita team. So we were talking earlier, and Carrie's going to send that knitting or crochet handle we made to Joe so she could check it out. And then I'm like, hey, and then we'll take that and Joe will send it back, and then we'll send it over to Rebecca and she could check it out. And that way we get a bunch of good feedback on how to make the handle for that kind of thing. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I could offer Rebecca her own crochet set with a pink handle and get that bucket hat. And she bought it. I love it. Yeah, Raccoon Eyes, somebody won the billion and some millions below that. Some big winners. I got to tell you, I think highly about the people that won that it will either destroy their lives or make their lives better. There's no in the middle. When you get that kind of money, so all money does is magnify character. So if you have a bad character and you win that money, you literally will destroy yourself. If you have a good character and win that money, you likely will have less problems dealing with it. Still a lot, because you just won $350 million by the time Uncle Sam gets their hands out of it and all that kind of stuff each. Maybe 300 million. And that's hard to manage. I mean, you could leave it sit there and just earn interest, but that's a lot to manage. I'd open up 10 companies. I'd hire people. I'd train people. We'd be having a good time. Joe, she's sending you the kit because I just ordered a new kit from Penn State Industries today. So I'll make Rebecca her own thing, and Carrie's going to send you the one that we made, and you could try it out and check it out and tell us good, bad, and different. The handle needs to be shaped like this. Can you do that? You know, that's what we're looking for. Just feedback to make that. And I also ordered 4 additional handle kits. So then when you buy this crochet kit, you can now start collecting handles for it. Oh yeah, Joe, we're not shorting you out, sister. No way. Carrie would never let me do that. And I would never even try. All right, that's feeling pretty good. Yeah, next January. Yep. Did you send her that knit set yet, or crochet set? I don't have it. I did give it to you. Uh-oh, maybe it's still on my desk. I don't know. I don't think it's over here. I'll check it out. We got to get that out to Joe tomorrow. Oh, she's going to send it with your tray, Joe. Carrie's been going crazy writing up orders. Do you make X-Acto knife handles? Yes, I do. I actually have the kit for that, just haven't made it yet. I got so much to do. I love a good craft handle with an X-Acto blade in it. Man, I should own stock in X-Acto. I love that company. You got a mic? They can't hear you. Okay. There's a mic right over there you can grab. Okay.
Too much noise. So I'm packing. Actually. So I had seen one in another a fellow Turner, MTN Inspirations, and so I got one and I really liked it. I'm like, oh, fun. So who else would like that? So
yeah,
there's such a thing.
I mean, for Caroline, we've made ice cream scoops and measuring spoons and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just getting better and better at them all the time. The more I do. Which one you got there, babe? Yeah, look at that green nebula. Look, it looks like a jewel. It looks like a ring.
Yep.
And then it started looking real Egyptian with those scarab backs. Yeah, you need to pay for the tray, but she's working on your order now, Joe. She is neck deep in processing orders. We don't complain much because it's not cute, but she got a bunch to do. Yep. Oh, what is this? So this is called single pane window. And the whole idea, and the only time I really use this is when there's something in the middle that you really have to see, because I don't want to cut it up and distort it. And because, you know, this resin, when it's clear, acts like like glass. So you have a prismatic effect if you start cutting into it, and you can't really start seeing what's down in there super clearly. And because Teresa paid for the Wednesday blank, you'd want to see a bunch of Wednesdays, right? Wednesday and who? The Thing. Wednesday and the Thing. Is that the hand? Or is that the hairy guy with one eye? I can't remember. Yeah, this would go good on a Stitch one. Yep. Because that way Stitch becomes very highlighted. And then those little flowers end up right down in here. So it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, if there's something you want to see in the middle, then you could almost call this like an extended jewel because it's just so large. This little rag has so much impregnated polish, I just have to wet it and it becomes activated. And you'll see what I mean as soon as I show you all these Wednesdays in the middle. There we go. So now when you're looking in there, you can see the Wednesdays and the spider web and the thing. And the thing is the hand. And let's go show you that under the leopard scope because those are pretty cool. She can't hear you. Carrie's over there talking to people. I said, they can't hear you. They can't hear you.
I had gotten one somewhere else. Someone had gifted it to me. And so I ordered some from Castaway. And because I have two Wednesday canvases. So this looks got to have a pen to match your canvas.
So there's the thing.
There's the thing that
the hand.
Yep.
Another hand. There's the spider web that's half colorful, half black and white.
That's in the show.
There's another hand down in there. So that's why I do this thing I call a single pane window, so you can see all that stuff that you bought. I don't want to cut into that stuff and make it all sort of go away. Look at that big hand down there. And you can see how you start getting that prismatic effect on the edge. So if you start creating lots of edges on clear resin, you're going to get distortion.
You miss it with that kind
And of course, here's the purple.
of thing.
Very nice blank. It's a very simple term, but there's real purpose in it. Again, everybody, you bought these blanks to look at, not for me to gouge up. And some you can gouge up. They're solid and wavy and all that kind of stuff, and you can just have a good time with them. So there you go, Teresa. Wednesday and the jewel. We'll call this the jewel of the Nile. With the jewel of the nebula. What about it? No, you said we weren't doing that one.
Got a message back because one didn't get cookie.
Oh,
I told her to see her.
and she wants it at 0.60, so that'll be all right. Okay, so this one's going to be, this one is neon with, no, that's not it, Rapture thermal baseball bat and 0.60. Love the green with glitter, accent blank to its beauty. Is that artist choice? Is that what that means? Love the green with glitter, accent blank to its beauty. That means artist choice. Okay. Like, what does that mean? Oh, gotcha. What was the green? She loves this one with the green and glitter, or is there another one we did that she likes? Oh, okay. So this one is thermal mutation, green to teal, Centaura or Centaur. So we got, so I guess that must be the color or something. Or this is Centaur glitter. Centaur glitter, says Carrie. Centaur. All right, let me change the camera back so everybody can see what we're doing. Joe, this is the blank for the flipper. Hey, ALR. I was copying you yesterday or today in Rebecca's live when we were having the pound Carissa. I said, pound Carissa, pound Carissa. And everybody started laughing because, and Rebecca goes, wow, there's some memories from the past. So when I do that, everybody, that is me imitating Angel Lee Rose, imitating me. I heard that, and she said it in this big, booming, deep voice with a big, rounded mouth. I'm thinking, I'm going to do that exact same thing. So funny. So funny. Okay, let's get this thing going here. All right, we're going to do, does he blower on? I should call that the sucker, not the blower, because it sucks. It doesn't blow. Okay, here we go. Baseball bat, 0.58. Oh, no, this is 0.60. For anybody who doesn't know Angel Lee Rose, she's our friend from across the pond. Got a bunch of new people in here, Angel. They may not know you have a YouTube channel as well. So she's over there in the British Isles. And her and her man do their thing on their channels, and they're a riot. So if you don't know about them, go search them out. And I think he's got a like a year-long Asian along or something like that. I forget the real name of it, but if I were a real diamond painter, I could remember that stuff. Let's do a measure here. 0.62, getting very close. And I think Angel Lee Rose has about 75 Leopard Leatherworks pens. Okay, maybe not that many, but she has a bunch. And where's Adam at? And yes, Angel Lee loves Rapture resin. And don't say nothing special, Angel Lee Rose. I have seen your craft room, and many others have too. That's pretty dang special. Let me tell you, she should be an interior decorator. For money, not free. Let's just say she's got a cozy place to play. All right, let me do a measurement here. I think they're still a little chunky here. Yeah, we're at a 0.61, but we're very close. A couple of molecules and we'll be there. You are something special, Angel Lee Rose. Everybody is. You're not unique, but you're special. You're like the rest of us. All of us are unique, but none of us are really that special. Or no, we are special. We're just not that different. I think that's what I'm trying to say. We all got to live life, but we're all special. I tell that to my clients who think that they're the only ones that go through things like they go through. And I'm like, no, you're just like the rest of us. Special, but not unique. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. So I wonder how far this white stuff comes up inside here. Sometimes it masks a little bit of green coming down into there. Let's see. And this is sort of artist choice. I love to do the I Dream a Genie, and we haven't done an I Dream a Genie for a long time. Hey, Kara, is this young lady good with I Dream a Genie on here? Oh, so there's the first one? Cool. I think we're going to do an I Dream a Genie. Yeah, Carrie did got that. I think her and Denise talked about it. And there's a big hullabaloo on the webs out there about it being discontinued. Oh, Showa. I don't know. She asked if you got it. Yeah. Yeah. Denise let her know you did. Because Angel knows Carrie is a Mrs. Butterdy fan. All right, here we go. I Dream a Genie. And we're going to make this one 2.0. Oh, we'll see here in a minute. We'll see how the glitter goes. I Dream a Genie. By the way, she's 94 years old, and I just saw her on the Bill Maher show, that random thing he's got. Might be coming to the UK within the next 6 months there, Angel. Our London office wants me to install my store in their lab for their customer experience center. So that might be fun. All right, let's make the bottom of the lamp right here. And we have not done this I Dream of Jeannie in probably 6 months. All right, that's pretty good there. Let's slow the lathe down a little bit. And we're going to start digging away for the I Dream of Jeannie. This is like magic. In just a few seconds, we will see a lamp appear. Yeah, see all that silver coming up in the middle there now? I knew it trailed up in there. I love when that silver glitter starts appearing in the center there. That's going to make our bottle look a whole lot better. This is one of the things I do that is non-symmetrical. And if you watch Rebecca do her when she does her diamond painting, she's got a pen like this, but it's Barbie pink and white. Just 1.0. Who does? I know. All right. So imagine, if you will, you can't see that right there. There's your genie in a bottle. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Now we're going to shine this puppy up. All right. It's not really a puppy. It's a lamp. And if I shine it up hard enough, a genie will pop out. Let's go back up here. Let's see. Adam is passed out in bed as he works on the kiddos. Oh, yeah. It's not even 8 p.m., but I'm old. Not that old. I keep forgetting the different time zones. Yeah, they built those in when they made the earth. Put a bunch of lines top to bottom. Called them 1 hour time zones. Got about 24 of them around the world. Yeah. Let's see. Angel is a speed diamond painter for sure. Yeah. Did Carrie? Yeah, got the butter D. Yes, she did. Whose pen is that? This is Nikki. Nikki. I can't remember her last name. And me, so glad we got her. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Good deal. So glad you got it too. Good, Trudy. Good. I've missed watching Rapture resins being turned. Yeah, a lot of glitter, I'm telling you. Back in London. Yeah. Angel's been going live on TikTok. How's that working for you, Angel? Is it increasing? You getting any traction there? People ask me about my LLW pens. Use and send them. That's good. Send them on in. Love having lots of peeps. Excellent. Let me get all caught up here. Okay, here we go.
We made the Mrs. Butter D blanks and sold those. Blanks by DCT made the blanks. Everyone was finding Angel's pictures. So, and seeing some of those, and they looked up his other work and found them. And everyone wanted bases. That was a very top thing. Everyone liked the bases.
And with baseball bat ends, this almost looks like a vase sitting on top of a vase, sitting on top of a little table. I think this one's about worn out. There we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got no drama here, Angel. We kicked them all out. This is drama-free zone here. Because unless you're in the entertainment business, there is no money in drama. If I want drama, I'll watch true crime. Or the White Lotus, which is definitely some weird crime. Glitter is a color. Glitter is a color. It's definitely on the spectrum. It feels pretty good. Yep, as I predicted a couple of years ago, the diamond painting industry grows and grows. You can tell how fast things sell on Diamond Art Club, Rapture Resins, and Jaded Gem Shop, Jacob Jansen stuff. New customers coming in all the time. So people are finding the craft and finding us and finding everyone else, and it all just keeps on growing. If you ever wanted to know how a diamond painting pen is turned, and you search for that on YouTube, I bet you we come up. I don't know if we do or not, but I'll bet you we do. Because I think we're the only ones out there really turning on a regular basis. And I don't want to say producing content, because this is not really content. It's just like a byproduct of making pens. Yep. Yeah, we're not even trying to grow a YouTube channel. It's just a fun place to get out there, post it, and people can see it forever. Oh, Walking Dead. Yeah. Yep. Walking Dead was a pretty good one here for a long time. I actually, like, after a few seasons of The Walking Dead, I really enjoyed that other one that was, I guess you call it pre-Walking Dead. I forget what they called it, but I watched a few seasons of that too. Yep. I forget what it was called, but it's like before The Walking Dead. It's like how The Walking Dead started. And it started out pretty good. And again, like most things, I get worn out after about season 3 because it's, more of the same. Hello, Earth Goddess. Oh, that's nice. I love it. Yeah, there's a few out there that turn occasionally, but we're here often. Sadly, won't be here next weekend, but we'll be tomorrow night. Then we'll be there the Monday night after that. Because we're going to California with a banjo on my knee. Kevin's not going. I'm taking Carrie on my business trip to California with me. Yep, Kevin's doing his Walmart week there. Yep. And we're glad you're here, Earth Goddess. Everybody say hello to Earth Goddess. Fear the Walking Dead. There you go. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. The Earth Goddess is a new viewer. She found us. I found you tonight, YouTube search. There you go. And pretty much what we do here is turn diamond painting pens, making ink pens, making trays, and all kind of fun stuff. What's that, Kev?
I know the guy who plays
Nagan, yeah.
The guy who plays him was on Supernatural. He played Dean and Sam.
Oh, yeah, he was on Supernatural. Yep, Negan was.
On Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, he's a pretty popular actor. I like him when he acts. He's pretty good. There we go. There it is. Now, the last thing is going to be buffing. Normally, I would polish it here, but when I polish it, I don't want to get any in the glitter. And there's usually tiny pieces of glitter sticking up to grab the polish, and it looks sort of brown inside the glitter. So we just take this straight to the diamond buffing. But there it is. And if you'll notice, this is an I Dream a Genie bottle in the middle. Gotta love the glitter, huh, Joe? It'll sparkle even more after we polish it up on the buffer. Yeah. I think that green has a bit of glitter in it, too. Yeah, this one actually goes from green to teal. So not a big color shift, but definitely a temperature shift. Where'd the other? Oh, here it is. That's the wrong packet. Yep. All right, everybody. Sorry, Earth Goddess. She sort of came in near the end here, but we'll be back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time. That would be 8 o'clock Eastern and 4 o'clock Pacific. But that's what we do here. We just turn pens, have a good time, create a good community. Everybody talks, gives tips, all that good kind of stuff. But good to see you, Earth Goddess. Thanks, y'all. Another diamond painter. We love it. Nighttime said, oh, Night Tim. I'm like, yes, it's nighttime. And yes, Night Tim. All right, everybody, have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. And, we'll just do more of this same stuff. Say bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.